Okay, before we do anything, we're gonna give tribute to the garden, yo. We've got beautiful flowers indicating there will be squash soon. All different flowers, strawberries too. A patch here, a patch there. Oh look, a pepper has grown just for you. What is your favorite? Do you like blueberries? There are many. Would you like a blueberry? I want to tell you guys something sad. You got to give a proposal and the city got to approve it. Otherwise, then they're going to kill your plants right next to a pile of trash. They're going to take them out. Alright, so I want you to come enjoy this. Look, beautiful red lettuce patch. Beautiful red lettuce patch. You got all these tomatoes, tangerine tree, blackberry bush, multiple different kinds of peppers. And we're so lucky to be able to live among our food. Our food wouldn't be able to grow everywhere all over the earth like this. There's some places where they couldn't have this amount of bodacious beauty. There are places around the world where the strawberries and the flowers and the blueberry bushes would not grow unless you created artificial environments. That's just not the same as being a part of an ecosystem where our food is all around us. We're meant to wake up blissfully, feeling rested and in ecstasy and excited to do what we're gonna do, because we're gonna be doing our meaning and purpose. This is my art, you guys. We're gonna be doing our meaning and purpose. That's the thing that we cannot wait to do. I know you don't pay, you don't get paid for this. Na na na, na na na. We're gonna be more lovey-dovey to ourselves. That's right, baby. You're gonna wake up, you're not gonna get out of that bed to no alarm. If you nocturnal, stay up. Some of us meant to go to bed. I'm one of those humans, we're meant to get up way before the sun. You guys are probably still up. That's when we get up. And then we're meant to get out of bed when we're ready. You know, women are supposed to sleep like 10, 11 hours a night. A lot. Guys, you meant to sleep like 8 or 9. Seriously, this is real. How much sleep are you getting? 6 or 5? I can't believe we had to wait until the robots came to be able to liberate ourselves. But here we are. Let your shoulders soften, your jaw unclench. Let your tongue rest like a quiet petal at the floor of your mouth. My sweet, luminous Juba Scoops. Before you guide others, feel your biofields. Feel what's happening in you. Take a slow breath in through your nose and exhale like warm honey pouring down your throat. Now, step into this as both a receiver and a guide. I want you to do a full body hypnotherapy journey on yourself. It's our birthright to wake up refreshed and vibrant and excited for the day. Close your eyes and begin to notice the rhythm of your breath. I want you to visualize a you, where all of your universal needs and your body sensations and your feelings are leading the way. And they are showing you the way like waves, brushing on the shore of your being. And in this place, you are not changing it, you're just witnessing it. Imagine a soft golden light above your head, warm, intelligent, and loving. This light knows exactly how to restore you. And as it begins to pour into the crown of your head, you may feel a tingling, a spaciousness, a soft opening. Bring your attention to your crown and mind. Let this light move through your scalp, relaxing every tiny muscle around your skull. Your thoughts begin to slow, like leaves settling on still water. And on that still water, you can see a beautiful high-tech heaven on earth, where we all have a free flying car service available to all of us whenever we want. We don't have to pay for it. We all get to live like the billionaires, except there are no billionaires in this world, because who really needs all of that stuff if, we could all just have a whole bunch of stuff and share it. You want to go on a yacht journey with your friends? But by the way, all of those yachts and boats in the ocean, not only are they not necessary, they're hurting the ocean. We've got all kinds of like beep-boo, beep-boo signals going around, hurting the whales. I want you to take any pressure or tightness out of your chest when you think about those whales. I want you to feel it melt and dissolve. Your mind becomes clear, open, and radiant, and you know what to do. You say the jig is up. Go in there, tell the judge. Santa Monica Courthouse. That's where we are. We're at Santa Monica Courthouse. Tell them the jig is up. Be like, I'm a subjectivity to be related to. You can't judge me. Here's the best part. If you're like me and you don't wear shoes, then you don't gotta go to court. And you don't gotta go. Listen, they used to try to tell me I was a felon. I had to report for probation. I was like, nah. That was when I first started coming out here with my speaker. I was like, how about if I put on a concert? It'll be a love-olution, a love-based revolution, and I will sing about how I am a friend and not a felon. And I sang and I danced. And then this one time the head of probation came out, and you want to know what he said? He goes, Daisy, please, look, we got you checked in for probation. It's all good. Please just go. I was like, okay, but you gotta dance with me. And he did. We were dancing. Da, 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 da. It's like a love illusion where all of us dance and sing. See, non-violence would have been boring. Non-violence, I would have just stood there and I would have been like, I'm not breaking any rules or laws, but you are violating my rights. Code 3489. What? No, I just want to make friends. It's a love-olution. Like I said, not changing it, just witnessing, like waves, brushing on the shore of your being. Now, I want you to bring your attention to your forehead, your eyes, your cheekbones. Bring your awareness like honey dripping down through your temples. Let it smooth, soften, widen. Your eyebrows melt down your face. Heavy, relaxed, effortless. Your eyes sink deeper into your sockets, bathed in cool, soothing darkness. Close your eyes. Sparkle. Visualize a beautiful world where you're not working and bored. We have incredible abundance. Even before the robots came, enough abundance for the whole world to live lavishly. Lavishly. And now, literally, you just take a couple billionaires, we all live lavishly, eat great. We get rainforest and food forests everywhere. Incredible technology. Seriously. Another thing we gotta get rid of, not just the money. And I'm not saying no more market economy. Go ahead, have a market economy. But we need to create places where the giving and the receiving and the learning and the teaching and the creating are done freely. So that if someone needs something, they could go get their needs met. But if you got money and you just want to pay and be treated like a king, fine. And you want to go wait on people and play that game, that's a game. Those are roles. We're getting way too identified with our jobs. We're like, I'm a blah blah. I'm not a doctor, la la. No, you don't. You're not an MD. You're not a LMFT. You're a doofus. A lovable baby. Ever since you were a baby, you were lovable, and now you're still lovable. And we're meant to thrive. We're meant to wake up vivacious and so excited for the day because we're doing what we love. And no, it's not like, I do what I love. No, you don't. That's not true. You don't want to go there and do that for that long. It's not true. When we have fellowships where giving and receiving and learning and teaching and creating are done freely, then the schools and the stores and the factories are in the same places. And the only reason they're not in the same places, why wouldn't you have the school in the same place as the store and the factory? All right? And the way that works is the store could also be an office. Like, why wouldn't it be there? And schools are prison because you're forcing kids to learn in an age of information, superfluous information from a book, when the most updated information is available on our devices, not in school books. And by the way, the schools are strictly enforced for students to be obedient. We don't want that. We're not obedient, we're spontaneous. All of you snuggle right now. You can't do it, can you? Snuggle. Snuggle right now, because that is your nature. It is to snuggle. It's not to be rigid. It's not to have a shallow breath. It's not for your spine to be compressed. It's not for your butt to be tucked in. Nah, you're supposed to be expansive. Get that booty out and bounce it every time you walk. Right, left it, and step it, and get your whole body in it and have a natural sway. And that's the way. And yeah, there's nasty cat callers everywhere. Men narrowing their vision on us like objects is nasty, and it's true. So teach them. No one ever told them. It's not their fault. Alright? If they watch their mom get humiliated, violated, abused by other guys, that's all they know. So it's a call to love. So stop waiting until it's a crime and then you enforce a crime with a punishment. Why are you going to meet violence with violence? Alright, why don't you meet violence with love? It's because of the snuggling deficit. There is a snuggling deficit. That which we are meant to be doing all day long with plants and animals. I swear to God, come out here, created a garden, and we can snuggle any of these plants. I want to cry just thinking about how much I love snuggling them. They're happy, beautiful tears. I love snuggling so much. I know I'm meant to snuggle. And the courts alienate families like me. Like you guys take our family members, you put them in jail, and then you take kids away from parents, kids away from caregivers that love them. I know it makes your jaw clench. I want you to focus on your jaw and your lips and throat and unclench your jaw. Let your teeth part slightly. Because your body as well, your skin glows, your structure becomes defined, effortless, and beautiful. Feel your throat open like a clear channel where your truth, your voice, your expression flows freely, and speak radical truth. As your whole face is being nourished from within, feel your face change, because your face will scowl. It will have indignation and anger in it. If you believe in judging others, if you believe in punishment, your face will say it. So believe in love and your face will change. I swear to God. Now focus on your heart and lungs. Let the golden light move through your chest. As you inhale and exhale, your ribs widening, fanning out like beautiful, gorgeous angel wings. And the intercostal muscles between every rib stretches. Each inhale brings vitality. Each exhale brings more awareness and deeper breath. More space, because you let go of all stale air from the lowest lobes of your lungs. Each exhale releasing old heaviness. Each inhale bringing more vitality. Lick your lips and smile. Put your hand on your heart and feel your heart. Feel the beautiful, gorgeous rhythm, the beautiful cadence. The symphony orchestra leader of all of your organs, not just beating, but glowing, drumming, a warm and steady drum, sending nourishment through your entire body. You are safe to be brave enough to say, The jig is up. You can say it, the jig is up. Domination systems hurt us. They're not going to do it for money. Let me tell you about the war machine. They got incredible technology, information. They're going to be keeping it from us as long as we stay compliant. And you're not going to stay compliant, are you? You're a superhero in a land where we don't got to stay compliant. This is Santa Monica in Venice Beach. We are wild and free. Feel your shoulders and your arms and your hands. I want you to feel electricity. Let your shoulders drop as if burdens are sliding off. Down your arms, through your elbows, into your wrists. Let your hands soften. Your palms open, ready to give, ready to receive. Feel sparkles and love and rainbow colors come out of your hands. They're healers. There's no strain on here, only flow. Put your hands on your body, on your heart, on your belly, on your head. Wherever you need healing and love, bring loving awareness. Now focus on your stomach and your organs and your core. Bring awareness to your belly. Let it expand naturally. Your stomach softens. Your digestion becomes calm, steady, supported. You get to eat nourishing food whenever you want to. You don't gotta eat whatever the cheapest food is, whatever is on sale now. Because in the new world, when the giving and the receiving and the learning and the teaching and the creating are done together, there's gardens everywhere. Let me tell you something right now. We would have gardens all the way down 2nd Street and on the 3rd Street Promenade, but Santa Monica Beach did me dirty, yo. They pulled up my gardens, biodiversified food forests like the one that circles me now. And as I stare at my gorgeous plants, friends, I get so choked up because I know if I don't move them to Venice Beach, then I might not be here long, and that's messed up. How quick I gotta move to write a proposal for the city. Turns out that I gotta go present this proposal, then it's gotta get approved, and then I can get a grant and I can get money. But money's dirty. I don't want anyone to do it because of money. Imagine. All of the grounds would be taken care of. It wouldn't have to be in the budget. There's never enough in the budget to make it look good. That's why you got every single plant over and over again, and it's the cheapest that they can get. And I want to have a beautiful world of abundance and biodiversity of plants and animals. I don't want the same plant over and over again. And you notice wherever I put my gardens, all of a sudden you got the weird looking bugs. You start to get birds. You start to even see how the pigeons in that area start to have a more rainbow, beautiful. How's it going? You want to say something to my audience? No? Have a good one. Heaven on earth is just waiting for us. We've had a boot on our neck for a long time, and we all kind of know. We just don't really talk about it. But you want to know what when they say free Palestine or free this, it's always free some country. What are they not free from? They're not free from the same thing that we're not free from. Now I want you to take a breath with me, not a small breath, a breath that reminds you of your body, a breath that reminds you that you are alive. Hand to heart, let the silence stretch. Experience fullness at a new level. Begin to puff at the top of your breath. Exhale, release everything, draw your belly up and in. Maybe you squeeze your genitals and your anus, and engage your throat by tucking your chin. As you inhale and exhale, slightly raise both arms overhead like you're lifting light. Imagine a golden intelligence pouring into the crown of your head. Pause and let your eyes soften. You're not fixing you, you're just remembering. You're remembering that you came here for something. You're remembering that it's meant to be amazing, it's meant to be awesome, it's meant to be fun, to be here. You came here to create. You didn't come here to hear no all the time. You didn't come here to find your meaning and purpose and then find out that it's going to be really way more than you bargained for, because you're not going to do anything else. You're just going to do meaning and purpose all day. And then you're not going to make time for rest, for play, for movement. We're meant to wake up and snuggle and climb on each other and stretch our body and spend a long time on the floor. And we're meant to sit on the floor. There's certain things that if we don't do it for our body, if we don't dance and stretch and snuggle, our body withers away and it dies. And we don't know what time is. We don't even know what space is. We just know that this stuff exists, but does it? And maybe we're creating it, like Jesus said. Jesus said we're all God. Jesus never said that there's a heaven on earth, that you gotta believe in Jesus. Our religion was edited, and our government blatantly lies to us, and our religion is blatantly changed right in front of us. And then they even kill us if you teach anything else but their religion. They call it heresy. That means now we're doing something out of a fear of punishment, or we're doing it out of a promise or a reward. And that's not what you came here for. You came here to relate to subjectivities. You came here to do it because you want to. You didn't come here to do it because you're scared or you don't want to get publicly humiliated or shamed. Shame is not our natural state, and neither is stress. Yet here it is, and I call it the hub of underlying suffering that we all feel. And instead, I know that we can feel bliss. I know that we can feel ecstasy. I know we can relate to each other when we see someone suffering. We can meet their universal needs. We can give them resources. We can give them love. We can plant gardens everywhere. That would improve mental health and decrease violence immediately. It would meet all kinds of needs like food. That's a really important need. There's really no scarcity of food or shelter. There's none at all. Once you build a place for someone to live, it's done. You don't gotta collect rent. You don't gotta collect payment. No one owns anything. If you sell someone a bunch of rocks and materials to build their house, that came from Earth. We came from Earth. And when we were babies and children, we knew that we didn't owe anything. We knew inherently that we didn't have to pay, that we were meant to thrive, and all we had to do is just share our universal needs. And then we slowly got programmed that no, you are alone, you are an individual, and that is just not true. That's what makes us really easy to control. And the more you control an organism, the more you kill it. The more you allow an organism to be free, the more creative and intelligent you can witness it. And it will be less intelligent and less creative, gradually more and more, that you take away its freedom. Autonomy is a universal need. Imagine, all of us want more autonomy. Imagine if you didn't have freedom. I know what that's like. I know what it's like being locked in a jail cell and having my kids taken away from me and put in an orphanage because I'm locked in a jail cell. I've had that happen to me. And I had a family member show up for my kids, and you guys wouldn't give my kids to my own sister. You put my kids in an orphanage. And I know that I'm not that special, okay? So if you guys are gonna lock me up, because by the way, my crime was child endangerment because I left my 10-year-old to babysit the other 2 kids. And in California, there's no legal age for babysitting. And in my alcoholic mind, I wanted to keep my addiction a secret. August 2nd, 2018 is my sober date, but I didn't have to get sober this way, yo. I already wanted to get sober. You want to know what addiction is? It's a healthy reaction, just like violence is a healthy reaction to traumatizing stimulus. Take a deep breath in, realize that you are a gorgeous breathing being, that you are made of light. Visualize rainbows and sparkles inside of you. and blasting out of the pores in your body, and your cheekbones lift, not from force, but from life moving through you. Small smile. Now bigger smile. Give yourself a huge smile. Let your teeth show while you smile. Feel your heart expand, your arms open wide. Your chest lifts. Eyes up, chin up, chest up. Your heart is not tight, not guarded. It's open. It's a drum, steady, warm, feeding every cell. A gentle, rhythmic, beautiful tap on your chest lets you know and lets your heart know that you love each other. Tell each and every one of your organs one at a time, I love you. I'm sorry that I was overriding you. That is why you gave me sickness. Sickness is a beautiful message. It's from our body. It lets us know that we are not honoring it, that we are overriding it, all because of school or work. But I say that we are meant to give freely and learn freely, and no one is meant to keep tabs or pay us or grade us. That games would be more fun if no one ever kept score. That we would just watch the cool things that people did and watch the jumps, and it would be all about like the play and the fun, and not keep score, not keep tabs, just have fun. That is why we came here. We came here to play. We didn't come here to be all rigid. This comes from the traumatized, and the traumatized people are the ones that are going to get mobilized and go get everyone and be like, all right, everyone, come on, we got to go fight. The peaceful, loving, untraumatized are not going to do that. They're not going to be like, let's go battle. And then the pillaging and conquering happens, and then we have the kings and the queens. And I'm so glad that we live in an age where they say no kings. Feel that energy build. That's you, superhero. Sway. Sway like there's a little bit of wind. Lifting your hair, making it more fluffy. Now flow. Wake up whenever you want to. Get out of bed when you're ready. I want you to be energized because you know you give when you feel good. No more enforcers or people showing up at our doors, taking our kids away. They're not even resourced. Energy begins to move, creating a new world. Through our shoulders and through our arms, we raise them high. We say that world is now. Let your arms flow loosely, almost like water. No holding, no gripping, just flow. Embodiment and movement is amazing for us. It's what we're meant to do. We're meant to express ourselves through our body. Ground in to the earth. Feel your feet. Take off your shoes. Get them off. Spread your toes. Do a playful movement. What feels good in your body? Your body's not a burden. It's a rhythm. Step your feet a little bit wider. Bend your knees slightly. We're going to bring in the body dab cues. We're going to frame them as liberation in the body and joy, not a performance. I want you to feel the liberation flow through your veins. I want you to say it, I'm free. I want you to bend your knees and jump up and spin around. Gentle bounce through the knees and make you start round down. Round and soul. Let yourself feel that. Add a subtle hip bounce. Natural and rhythmic, not exaggerated. Don't just start twerking unless you want to then twerk. Go. It's not to perform, but to move. Light and playful. Do a little shoulder bounce. Maybe a small hip through. Or if you're sitting down, adjust to the other side. Keep it joyful. Keep it communal. Life's meant to move through you. So here's how we're gonna have I'm gonna do a proposal for the city. It's gonna go like this. The new proposal for the city is that instead of having cops, we're gonna have a law enforcement. That's right. It'll be caring community members like me and you, and those will be the first responders. La la la. But what about doctors? Yeah, they'll they'll show up too. And if there's a medical emergency, the doctor doesn't go to the hospital to meet you. They go exactly where you're at, and all of the doctors in your area are notified, and they can go if they want. And no one has to go and give unless they want to. And that is how it will work. People will get an alert on their phone. And we will bring all of the places of learning and teaching and giving and receiving and creating all together in the same place, so there is never any shortage of people to help. Because after going to a college of dentistry and seeing literally like 200 dentists, do you know how overwhelming that was? It was like floors of cubicles of dentists. It was amazing. There is so much abundance. Like, you could get all your dental where you could go every week to the dental, just find a dental school. And then we go to the stores and we go to the hospitals, and there's so much scarcity and everyone's waiting and standing in line. Let me tell you, there's no scarcity. There's only separation. It's time for a collective activation. All right, I'm going to invite the audience. Come on in. All right. If it feels safe, let your body move even a little. Now, I'm going to model a little gentle bounce for you guys. Now, you guys model it for yourself. A soft groove. Keep it accessible. You do it right away. Grounding, slow movement. Gradually slow everything down. Put your hands on your belly. And now feel your feet. Press your feet in the ground. You're held. Alright, you can integrate to stillness and eye contact, and let your eyes sparkle. It's what it feels like to be well. It's what it feels like to not be perfect and not be finished, but to be alive and energized and clear. This is what it feels like to be you. You are in the perfect step of learning and growth where you're meant to be. And let me tell you something, everyone in there that you guys are judging, Santa Monica Courthouse, you're going to be the Santa Monica Love House. We're not going to judge those that are struggling. We're going to say you're struggling. We're going to stop the judging. We're going to start the loving. And then show me your most lovey-doveyness. Show me your most empathetic side. Don't be like, hey, if you tell us the truth, we're going to use it against you. Don't do that. Don't punish. Don't put people in a cage. That is traumatizing. Don't do it to animals either. No. Too lovey-dovey. Put your hand on your heart and extend the other hand outward. And instead of saying, you're a crab, be like, I love you. That's what you do. Put a hand on your heart, put a hand outward. You say, I love you. And this belongs to all of us. That is what you say. You don't judge people. You don't say, you did this. You did this. No. Put one hand on your heart, extend one hand out, and you say, this belongs to all of us. We did it together. We heal it together. Tell me what happened, my sweetheart. Aw, poor baby. Were you abused when you were a kid? Of course you were. You grew up in the same world I grew up in. It's traumatizing. But we're going to heal the collective trauma. It's not going to be with punishing, okay? This belongs to all of us. And we're not going to heal our trauma by being bored. Our bodies will slowly wither away. So some people are like, hey, if you don't believe in Jesus, you're going to burn in hell. How about this? If you don't play right now, and if you don't have fun right now, and if you don't find your meaning and purpose, and usually it's service. It means that you don't charge. You love it so much, you're so good at it, you're a master, you're world famous, you don't charge for this. And there are some who give incredible gifts, like creators of the flying car, creators of, even though a lot of people invent it at the same time, but those who give us inventions, we don't gotta make them rich and turn them into billionaires and pay them a bunch of money. Let's stop doing that. If someone comes up with a really good idea, how about if it benefits all of us and then they get what I called clout? And instead of that person living in lavish abundance, having way more than what they need, and hurting the planet way more than all of us, let's look at the world as all of us have the same needs and feelings and body sensations, and we're being really mean to Earth. We're being really mean to plants and animals. You guys are so mean. The way that you treat animals, pulling up my garden, You'd rather have dirt than have a gorgeous garden because it's not permanent. You'd literally rather have dirt. And guess what? I'm one of us. I'm one of us. There's no enemy. There's no bad person that we have to go after. Nope. Not even government and market economy. I'm not even going to make them the bad one. Nope. I'm going to say what we value instead of government, which is based off of control and power over and fear of punishment and separation and secrets and lies and brainwashing. Instead of government, I value truth. I'm not even going to pay attention to government. I'm certainly not going to give it the power of being my enemy because I'm not afraid. Fear is what has imprisoned us. Fear is Santa Monica Courthouse, and you are a love house. How dare you? Look at you. You got angel wings trying to act like devils. All you want to do is give resources and mental health. Why you got to put my brothers and sisters in the metal bracelets and put them in jail and traumatize them before you realize that you want to heal them? I know that's what you want, California, Santa Monica Courthouse especially. We're one of the most woke. Actually, Venice Beach is the most wild and free of us all. I'm only here because it's South Santa Monica, yo. South Santa Monica and Venice Beach is wild and free enough for me to be able to get on the mic and speak radical truth and ask us to liberate ourselves so that we could feel wonderful and amazing and excited for the day and well rested and nutrient filled. We're meant to have watering holes. One of our universal needs is to graze, to not just put our body inside Earth's water, but to also eat from her. And this is not done in farms where there's pesticides and monocropping. It's meant to be in biodiversified ecosystems. We get special nutrients from eating fruits and vegetables that have grown from the poop and pee of the animals. Then we can't get their diseases because we're kind of like eating the fruits and vegetables that grew out of the earth where the deer took a poop, but now we can't get the disease in their gut. Hey, superhero, I love you so much. Who's lovable? I love you so much. I do love you guys. And that's what happens. That's what happens when you're angry and you want to punish. If you spend enough time with that person, you're going to love them. And guess what? You're going to want to snuggle. You're going to be like, all right, come here, I love you. You're going to give them a hug. You're like, it's your birthday? And you're not just going to hug them on their birthday. You're going to be like, oh, I love hugging you. That's what happens. You spend enough time with someone, you're going to end up snuggling. And it's not like a sexual thing. It's because plants and animals and like we're all meant to take care of each other. And we derive pleasure by giving pleasure. It's so simple. And yet we make it so complicated, and that is so painful. Because if we don't live in our nature, our body's going to give us the message. It's going to get sick, and our emotions are going to give us the message. We're going to be so sad. We're going to get so lonely and so depressed, and we're going to feel like, what's the point? And if you're a kid and if you're told to learn stuff and do homework that's just going to get thrown away, and the work that you do is not creating any change in the world, you just get a grade. This is not giving us a sense of meaning and purpose. If you get all A's, that is a sense of accomplishment, but it doesn't really create anything in the world. It's just a grade. But imagine if you took all of that energy from learning and you went in the places where they did the learning, and things like math and science, that can easily be learned. And we have a teacher with us at all times. There's no reason to enslave children. And in the age of robots and AI, we really don't need to work either. And there's incredible information and technology that's being hoarded and hid from us that we don't really need to hide. None of us are going to make bombs and destroy each other in a world where there's harmony. People only go out and kill each other if they're hurting. And when you create a world of insanity where kids are being forced to learn and every single age kid is put together and every single same kind of adult is put together, that's separation. When you separate the learning from the teaching, from the giving, from the creating. And we're all meant to be doing that together. So it's a love-olution. There's no bad guy. In this new world, we're all lovable. We're all on this healing journey. Some of us are learning not to hit. And maybe you have weapons, so when you hit, you could cause a lot of damage. Or maybe you're just a baby, so when you hit, you can't really do that much damage. Or maybe you're a leader of a country, so when you hit, you could use a whole army. But that doesn't make us bad. It just means that we are in different stages of developmental learning and growth, all learning and growing together. In Santa Monica Courthouse, I'm sitting in front of here because I want you to know what it feels like as a mother who's being kept away from her 3 kids, and my 3 kids want to see me also, and you guys are creating these impossible environments for all kinds of parents. And it's time that we come together and we heal the trauma, and we're all in different stages of learning and growth. You guys are in the disorganized attachment style. That's where you're violent and you kidnap people and violate them with metal bracelets, and that's okay. That's just violence. It just needs to be healed. Alright? It doesn't make the government bad. It just means that we're sick and we need healing. And the sickness that we have does manifest in our body. It turns into all sort of things. And you could call it stress. You could call it violence. You could call it a courthouse. And instead, when we decide to have a learning and growth mindset and we choose healing and integration, then we will say, what are you feeling and what are you needing? And we will put our attention on the behavior. We will not call it a crime. We will call it a strategy to meet a universal need, and we will meet that universal need with resources, love, care, kindness, and we will use eloquence. We will not be judgmental. That's violence. We will not use demands or threats. We will be eloquent. And eloquence is lacking in the government. Look at how people talk to each other. And look at all the gossip when people are campaigning. We need eloquence, and with wisdom comes virtue. We will be less violent. We will not have all these secrets. There's no need to have secrets. Information and technology is for all of us. When you die, you cannot take your inventions with you. Therefore, your inventions belong to all of us, and even if you try to hide it, you cannot hide it because it's a part of the Hive intelligence. And the Hive mind is a connection of all of our minds, and no matter how much domination systems separate us with schools and work and labels and lies, it cannot get rid of the structures and the threads that interweave the world that we live in. And we have a Hive mind. So if someone learns something or knows something, we all know it too. And it's not just the intuitives, it's not just those who can do remote viewing, all which has been acknowledged as true. We all have this. But there's an inner intelligence in all of us. I want you guys to know there's birds surrounding me because they love the flowers. And they love, you know, this is all food. When there's a squash plant or any plant and it flowers, you could eat the flowers. The flowers on the tomato plants, the squash plants, the pepper plants, they all flower. You could eat all the flowers. In fact, the plant wants you to eat the flowers because if we compost and do what we're meant to do because we're eating nutrient-dense food, we don't want to eat junk. How are you going to be like, oh, our poop and pee is not good for the earth because we don't have healthy bodies? How are you going to say that and not say, I want to have a healthy body? We're just acknowledging that we're not healthy. It's not healthy to not have plants and animals around us, to not have biodiversity. And I know what you're saying. Look, there's trees. Yeah, but how many different kinds of trees? It's the same kind. And there's no food growing here. And we can create a high-tech heaven on earth, or we can create a concrete world where animals are not allowed here. They have to be in cages. or on leashes, and that's not true. That's not real. Since when do animals not get to be free? Since when does Earth not to get to have her herds? Herds are needed. Big, huge groups of animals are needed to run across the plains and eat all of the grass and poop and pee and run again and drink the water. And herds are an important part of Earth. And Earth is a living organism, and most of Earth that's living is not Earth. It's life that lives on Earth. We are life that lives on Earth, and most of us is not us. It is life that lives on us. It is not the cells that make us. We support life. Our body supports life. Earth supports us. We must love our body, and we must love Earth. And this is not mumba jumba, hubbada dubbada, like mysticism, mojo. No. This is like a wake-up call. That's enough violence. Our weapons and technology are at a level where we cannot, like Albert Einstein says that World War IV, we're going to have bow and arrow. He said if we have World War III, World War IV, we're going to be back at the bow and arrow. That's what Albert Einstein said. And I don't want that. I don't want to destroy ourselves. All of life will go on. Even humans will likely survive. But I don't want to do that. I don't want that. We've already destroyed 98% of life on the planet. We just don't know because we've raised animals in their place. Humans and the animals we raise, there's so many dogs and cats and pigs and chickens and cows that we raise. But what about the wild? And what about the bugs? And you don't need pesticides like in a natural ecosystem. There's enough for everyone. There's enough for the bugs. There's enough for the animals. There's enough for all of us. When I lost my kids and I began my journey on awakening, I realized that all of us are on this journey together. I call it the journey of separation. And the journey of separation, what do you think it ends with? It ends with all of us coming home to each other. All of us loving each other. There's no bad person. There's just universal needs. There's something greater than us. There's something that we are here to do. And there is an inner intelligence. We call it our body sensations and our feelings. And they take us to our universal needs. And this is a flow, it is a dance, and we all carry the roadmap, an inner compass. It takes us. And it's time for us to follow this inner compass, walking each other home. It is a homecoming. A homecoming to loving each other, to loving and taking care of all of life, knowing that no one must be punished, that when we punish each other, we cause even more trauma. And that if we meet violence with anything other than love, that we create more violence in this world. And that shaming and judging and investigating and telling people that what they say will be used against them is traumatizing, and we must stop. We know it. Ever since we were children, ever since our parents screamed at us and acted ridiculous, and we said, get a hold of yourself. You're unconscious. And then we became unconscious because of the way our parents spoke to us, the way adults spoke to us. We couldn't believe it. The way we were publicly humiliated, violated, shamed, and abused. Even as children, we said, this is insanity. And it's time that we awaken. Jesus said, love each other. The Buddha said the same thing. No one ever said you have to believe in one God. You're God. And you created this. And you could create a new world too. You could say the jig is up. Just like I do. And that they can't bulldoze all of our gardens. They can't lock up all of the animals when you and I are freeing them. vegetable, one fruit tree at a time. All we have to do is care for life. That's it. That's what we came here for. We came here to take care of each other. I shouldn't have to be mourning my living children. Sure, he taught me to love the unlovable. Love those who I used to have visions of punching and hitting. I don't have those visions. I have visions of snuggling. I don't want to hurt the caregivers who raised my kids. I just want to hug them. I want to give them love. I've learned to love the impossible. You've exercised my heart. It's a muscle. And I'm tired of it. I want my kids. I want Dylan, Rose, and Chris. Those are my kids. You get their names on your lips. Dylan, Rose, and Chris. It's time to create this new world. And I suffered long enough. I suffered for all of us. And I'm not going to die a death of humiliation of like Jesus Christ. I will cry the tears like a mourning mother, and I will mother all of us. Because that is what we need. We need a mother. Because only someone who never had the unconditional love of a mother would do this to a mother. That is what we need. And I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about Mother Earth. We've all been hurting each other long enough. And that doesn't make us bad. It makes us lovable. Because we need love. We need it desperately. And we are on our way. We are awakening. There's no emergency. Trust me. Global liberation is coming. Even if I have to run for the mayor of Santa Monica and become queen of the world, and then love engulf, and instead of pillaging and conquering, I will just give freedom and autonomy and resources and tickle, tortures, and snuggles. A love-based revolution to free us all. I'm gonna have a little coffee. How you guys doing? I love you so much. Jessie says, she doesn't... Oh, I love this. If you don't believe in money, how are you going to pay your bills? If you don't believe in money, then how are you going to pay for experiences? How are you going to pay for food? And the answer is we're not supposed to pay. Same reason we're not honoring each other's consent. Same reason I gotta deal with weirdos coming up to me all the time. It's not women and children, you guys. It's guys making my skin crawl, just like it's been ever since I was a little girl. There's always the guys want to come up to me, hey. And that's because we're all alone. We're all kind of like scanning, like looking for these dopamine fixes. And guess what? That's not going to feed that deep yearning deep down inside. Instead of money, we come together. I'm not saying get rid of market economy completely. I'm saying create options. Like food, for example. No one should have to pay for food. Do you know how many of us love to cook? Do you know how many of us would love to go learn how to cook new things? Do you know how many of us would love to teach how to cook? We'd have all these sous chefs. There is no shortage. I promise you, we should all be eating the 5-star. There is no shortage. Look, you're going to tell me that there is not enough food? Look how many grandmas there are. You just get a couple grandmas, they're going to garden everywhere. Come on, how are you going to tell me that there's not enough? How about little kids? Little kids love creating stuff. You know, it's called art. I love doing art. I create clothing. I create furniture. I love art. I love creating beauty. My gardens are art. We are all artists. And dancing is a universal need. If we're not dancing, we are not healthy. If we're not drinking enough water, that's the same as not dancing. We need water, we need play, we need dance, and if we are of age, we need sex. A lot of us are involuntarily celibate because we are living in separation of nuclear families instead of tribes. Thinking that if you own land, if you can own stuff, then you want to know who your partner is because you want to know who your offspring are so you could give the stuff that you own to them. That is the only reason why there's a nuclear family and monogamy. Otherwise, we would all be tribe. We would all be ethically non-monogamous. We would all partner for life. We would all see each other's other partners as allies and not competition. These are scarcity models, and the brainwashing is so deep that we will defend money and we will defend market economy and we will look at those who are starving and we will say, look at them. They're like that because it's their fault. That's not true. We're all meant to live in lavish abundance. No one's meant to have to pay for their universal needs. It is their birthright to thrive. The fact that they don't have food and resources and shelter means that they're being denied their birthright. How dare you say they gotta pay? No, you don't gotta pay. Once you make someone a house, how are you gonna charge rent or a mortgage? The house is already made. It is done. And when the work is done, it must be forgotten. Do not keep tabs. We need a world of learning and growth. A learning and growth mindset doesn't keep tabs. It moves on to the next lesson. Stop it. You want to know how I don't live with money? Of course I don't have enough to get what I need, so I take what I need. I don't ask. I take it. I know it's my birthright to thrive. There's enough billionaires. If we just got rid of the billionaires, we'd all thrive. Let's just do it right now. And there will be icons and stars and performers and games. And there will be a market economy, but not for our universal needs. Never again. Universal needs are there for us. And then a world that emerges is gift giving. That is the world that we want. We want a world of gift giving. That's a world where you don't keep tabs, where it feels wonderful to give. And it feels wonderful to receive. And the second someone doesn't appreciate you, you leave. Why would you give if they don't appreciate you? If they're paying you, you would take all of their shit. But if you a god, and you know that you a creator, and you are a goddess, the most beautiful, amazing superhero ever, and you have incredible gifts, and you are not meant to charge. So you want to know how I don't live with money? You know, I'm the dirty society. It's not like people used to be racist. Now I think it's more about money. If you don't got money, you one of the homeless. You one of the poor people. All right. Well, I'm one of them. I'm one of the most stigmatized. I live on $222 a month, and because of that, my rent is only $56 a month. It is 25% of what I make. And I make $222 a month because the government gives it to me. It is called general relief. That is from my people. And we are all meant to take care of each other, and $222 a month is not enough. And I pay internet. That's $40 a month. It's not enough. Which it includes my cell phone, and then I have a fan that pays my other phone. But I don't pay for experiences. The difference between me and you is I practice yoga because my friend's the manager of the studio. I go to dance class because my friend's the instructor. Or because it's a donation only. Or because it's a free meetup. I don't pay for experiences. I go in restaurants. Sometimes people don't finish their food. I get lucky. I get to eat it. If not, I have no problem taking food off the hot bar at the grocery store. I will take the food off the hot bar. I know they're going to throw it away. I know that they're not going to take whatever's left in that tray and dump it into the new one. They are going to throw away. So I go and I take the food from the hot bar because I want to use the most love and kindness and the least force and control and harm. And when we live off values and principles, we are protected in this universe. you know? I've been getting my groceries. That's really all I gotta take because I got enough clothes. I could get free clothes. And the stuff I need from my place, like, I would like to have a shovel to garden with. And I don't got money for a shovel. That's fine. I could go without a shovel. I've got a full cart of Amazon stuff that I want. I can't get it. That's fine. I could go without. Can't go without food. So I go take my food. There's something called food code. It's where the security doesn't stop you because you're just taking food. And that's called food code. And I want us to live by code and values. Because we are all meant to thrive. Just because you don't have money doesn't mean that you don't get to have a shelter and you don't get to have food. It is your birthright to thrive. It is your birthright to have connection to your children. No one should be able to take your children away from you, especially if you want to see your kids. Nope. Happened to me. So that I could come here and get on the mic and say, nope, you better love each other right now. You immediately start snuggling right now. Hug and snuggle. High five. Fist bump it. Start twerking. Hug yourself. Snap your fingers. Clap it. Slap it. Do it. Celebrate. It's the new you. You're liberated. You're not in Transylvania where the dictator Bonbozo doesn't let anyone do anything. You're in Santa Monica. You can do whatever you want. No one's holding you back. So it's time for you to blast off. I can't blast off by myself. Maybe some of you could ride my coattails, but we all gonna eventually have to blast off together. And in this new world of blasting off, we know what our body wants. We listen to it. We don't override it. We don't get out of bed because of an alarm. Nope. You're meant to thrive. It's your birthright. And that's a lot of brainwashing that it took for us to think that there's such a thing as deserve. It's a lot of brainwashing that made us think that there's such a thing as reward and punishment. It's time for us to end the brainwashing. In the age of information comes virtue. We become more lovey-dovey. So start snuggling immediately. Snuggle. Do not go to work. There's no court today. There's only snuggling. Smile and laugh. Giggle. You're so cute. Snuggle. Snuggle now. Hug yourself while you snuggle. Kiss yourself and snuggle. I love you guys. Think about how lovable you are.